Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hi everybody, welcome back. It is Wednesday, November 26th. Wow, pink day, indeed, indeed. No, the cold, Louisa, it's warm here today. It is warm like it feels like spring. Like it's wet out, but it's warm. Like I was out in a t-shirt just now like this, and I felt totally okay. Yes, new shirt. Thrifted it for $2. Very cute. New hair. Dyed it. Combined 3 colors. Blush, electric pink, and red to make this tone, which I feel like I like a lot. Don't forget your meds. That goes for all of you. Thank you, Candace, for the reminder. By the way, don't forget to click the thumbs up button down here. Looks like this. If they're hanging out with me is not reason enough, look at my very, very cute dog. Look at my very, very cute birds. My fat cat is sitting in the window watching a mouse, so I can't help you by showing you a cat. But what I can help you by showing you is Candace and I were chit-chatting yesterday during the premiere of my recent video. I put out a new video yesterday for me unpacking all of my dehydrated flowers and then repacking the flower press with flowers that were fresh and then tying up flowers to hang upside down. And it was a really fun video. I thought it turned out really good. In that video, I ask a question. I ask, should I learn to bind books? I don't know how, I've never done it, but should I learn? And Candace, of course, answered and said, yes, you should. Here is a YouTuber you should check out. So actually during the premiere, I opened up that other YouTuber's channel, and after that, I went on a deep dive and absolutely became obsessed with learning about how to bind books. And then, because I had to film yesterday and I didn't know what I wanted to film, instead of filming something crochet, I took apart my book and I made a list of all the things I need to buy to rebind my book. And then I also collected all of the things I already have to rebind the book, and I cut out all of my pattern pieces. So now I know I need to cut one in binding fabric on fold and cut one in interfacing on fold. Front and back covers I need in card, or it's not cardboard, it's something more than card. And then I have a template I made for when it's actually time to put it together. And then I have the pieces I need in paper for my gluing of my end pages. And then I also have the spine, which says cut out 3. 1 in linen, 1 in cardstock, and 1 in tissue paper. So thanks, Candace, for enabling a new thing that I didn't necessarily need to start, but now here we are. I am trying to decide if I want to just make it look entirely new, or if I want to try and go to the fabric store and find a really fine red linen cloth. I don't care that it's red, so I don't really know if that's necessary. I also am using my flower press right now to press the book. So it's just to get the spine to be nice and... Where's the spine? The spine to be nice and straight. So now the things that I still need, I have 3 steps to repairing this book. Again, Candace, what are you doing to me? Remove the cover, remove the spine, remove the glue. I've done that already. And then the repair part is flatten the pages and clamp. I did that. Glue the spine and let it dry. I haven't done that. Sand the outer edge. All right, let's see if it's starting to work again. Okay, let's try again. Good morning, good morning. My computer is... It's starting to give up on me, and I'm unwilling to get a new computer yet because a new computer is like too much money. So if you would like to see a live stream with no glitching, please feel free to join the Patreon, like the video, subscribe. Let's get to 100,000 subscribulations before the next unit of time. Okay, so the first step on bookbinding that I learned, which I don't know because I'm not a bookbinder. I'm new to this, very new to it. The first thing I learned is that disassembly is our first step, and I've already done the disassembly. It's an investment in your work. Yes, it is an investment in my work, but when you're broke, you can't invest. Do you know what I mean? It's like one on top of the other. Well, Big Pink, yeah, she's a Big Pink today. She went for Big Pink. This is my favorite color for my hair, so thank you. Okay, so we are going to be learning bookbinding on this channel. I am invested in learning bookbinding. Repairing Grandpa's old 1967 encyclopedia. Remove cover, remove spine, remove glue. I already did that. Flatten pages and clamp. Done. Glue spine and let it dry. Haven't done that yet because I don't have the glue. Sand outer edges. Haven't done that. Cut new covers. Cut new spine. Cut new cover fabric. Reinforce with fusible interfacing. Make end bands. Make new end pages. So I have to do all of those, but I need a few things for that. I need PVA glue, large paintbrushes, linen/cheesecloth, scissors, fabric, heavy cardstock, heavy cardboard, tissue paper, yarn, regular cardstock, wax paper, and a book clamp. For assembly, glue new front and back pages to the text block, glue spine with linen, make spine template, glue spine front and back to template, glue to fabric cover and smooth, clamp dry overnight, glue end pages to covers and smooth, wax paper and press to dry. So I'm going to do that. That is something I'm going to do. I'm not doing it right now, but I've started. I got these so I can build my book clamp. This is car parts, and that's going to be good and strong for what I need. So I've got a nut and a bolt, and I think it's wide enough that once I get, I hope it's wide enough, once I get it drilled into this wood, there should still be enough length for the book to fit in. My flower press is not large enough for me to work on the spine at the same time. So I think these are going to be good. Thank you, Alex, for having large car parts. That's not a today job, though. A today job is going to be, we are going to be knitting a sweater. Or not a sweater. We've been knitting a sweater. We're knitting a scarf today. I know that we've been doing our thing, just knitting the sweater, but I've decided I want to make a scarf. So I think I might use these knitting needles. These are, I don't even know what size they are, but I think they'll be a good size. I don't think I have a large enough size in the Knit Picks ones. I feel like I'm crazy. I think I do actually have big fat ones. I do. Look at that. I have big fat ones in the Knit Picks. So I'm going to use my big fat Knit Picks knitting needles. These are 10 millimeters. And I'm going to be using this big fat yarn, but I just need a cable to decide how long we're going to be going for the scarf. I want it longer than I need, right? Is better, or shorter is better? 100 centimeters, 150 centimeters, maybe 60 centimeters? That seems like more than enough. For a scarf, just to go back and forth on, you know? So let's set that up, and then I will show you. The yarn I'm using, I got it, gosh, I want to say I got it last Christmas from my mom. And I never used it because it's so chunky and I'm not a big fan of chunky yarn, but I can use chunky yarn to make a scarf for someone else. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it with big fat knitting needles. And it will be really good, really cute, really cool. And when you see it when it's done, you'll be like, wow, I also want to make a scarf. The cool thing about the scarf is I'm pretty sure we're going to finish it today because the yarn is so chunky. It's going to be a super fast project. I hope. I believe it will. And, you know, as long as you believe, you know? So, anywho, welcome back. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Oh, don't drop. Please join us. One of us. One of us. Okay, and now we need to decide, are we doing like a stockinette stitch? So are we going to do knit 1 row, purl 1 row? Are we going to start with a knit 2, purl 2 for the edge of the scarf? What are we going to do? It's going to just be like a regular long warm scarf for winter. Alrighty. Why are you loose? Okay, you can stay out because we might need you again. And I don't even know how much I want to knit. Like how big of a scarf, how wide should it be? How many stitches wide? Laura, did you read up? No, obviously I did not. Please excuse. Let's see. All right. Found it. Come on, YouTube. I'm already losing my dog today. I need Laura. Candy. The results from his x-ray came back after the appointment last week. It was bad. I'm sorry. That's horrible. I'm sorry, Eruka. I'm sorry, Candy. That's horrible. How many animals have we lost this year? This live stream is like full of people who've lost a pet this year. Okay, if I'm going to try a cable, I'm going to need help. Do I have a knitting book with knitting stitches? I think I have a knit stitch book. 1 second. I know I have a crochet stitch book. Let me just check if I have a knit one. If I don't have it up here, it's in storage. But hopefully I do. Let's see. Ha! The complete book of knitting. Thank you, Grandma. Any other knit books? Crochet stitches, anatomy, everything for baby. Needlework and crafts, Gardener's Bible. Okay, I think this one's going to be the best option. I know it's right, but we all know it still sucks. Yep. Even if it's the right decision, it's the worst decision. Even if it's the right decision, it does not make it a good decision. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what I've got in here. Let's see if there's a cable. Trish, that's my grandma's name. Trish, happy birthday. Hope this gives you many hours of enjoyment. Love. Not a name. There's just a scratch after love. Okay, let's see if there's a table of contents and if we've got cables. Basic knitting, we don't need that. Left-handed knitting. Ah! Uneven knitting. Crossover stitches, cables, 79, 75, 76, 79. Crossover stitches, cables. Are you ready to hear about it? To produce a braided, plaited, or woven effect, a stitch or group of stitches beyond or to the left of the stitch or stitches at the point of the left-hand needle. Okay. The group of stitches beyond the left hand, beyond or to the left of the stitch, or the stitches at the point of the left-handed needle are always worked before stitches which are skipped. There are numerous ways to work on these crossovers, and each produces a different effect. Only the method will be given here. The directions and uses are included with each pattern stitch. Okay. Crossover on 2 stitches, called a mock cable. crossover on 2 stitches, left purl. Okay, so I need this page open for when I'm learning. Making a rib cable. Ew, it's so ugly. Too many. There's too much happening here. Okay, so we have options. We have right and left braid cable. We have double cable, cable braid. There's a lot happening here, you guys, and it's a bit much. Okay, we don't need miscellaneous knot stitches. Let's just see if there's anything else interesting. Butterfly, picking up stitches, alternate method. This smells like cigarettes. This smells like it lived in a house that smoked. My grandma and grandpa did not smoke. Like, they probably smoked in the 70s because everybody smoked in the 70s, but I mean, like, they weren't smokers in my lifetime. And this, it doesn't smell like smoke. It smells like it lived in a house. It lived in a basement where people in the house smoked outside. Do you know what I mean? They didn't smoke inside, but smokers still carry cigarette smoke smell with them. For me, it smells like nostalgia, but it smells like a church basement. It smells like somebody who smoked cigarettes, but didn't smoke cigarettes anywhere near this book, but somebody who smoked cigarettes handled this book. You know what I mean? When's this book from? $12.95 for this book. This is an old book. $12.96 in 1971. That's an expensive book. You know what this smells like? I can't tell you because it's a personal thing, but it smells like somebody. It's not as hard as it seems. Those instructions are too wordy. Do you have cable needles or spare double-ended needles? I think I have cable needles. Cable needles are these, right? That's a cable needle. Then if that's a cable needle, then I have that. And I also have these gigantic safety pins, which I think are cable related. Any other cable fun stuff in here for me? And in that case, do I need these little doodads to hold the knitting needles closed? Yes, those are cable needles. Bicarb all over it and leave it for a few days, then vacuum it. Oh, Raven, you're thinking that I'm saying it's a bad smell. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying it's a smell. For a smell to be bad, it has to be a smell that you don't like. The smell of 35 to 50-year-old aged cigarette smoke in book pages, to me, not a bad smell. Smell of a church basement on a book, not a bad smell. Those safety pin things are stitch holders. Okay. Damn, that is expensive if the smell bothers you. Oh, the smell does not bother me. The smell smells like nostalgia. Okay, let's see. I'll show you the cables that they've got shown here, and you can tell me what you think. Cable cross right. In any cable which crosses the front of the fabric from left to right, the first group of stitches, which are held on a cable stitch holder or a double-pointed needle, must be held at the back of the work while the second group is being worked. Well, yeah, that makes sense because it's going to twist around. Okay, that's fine. I understand that. Okay. So I think what we want to do is probably a cable that has two pieces. 162. What is 162? Making a rib cable. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, or knit 3, purl 3, knit 3. In cabling, the first 4 stitches are slipped onto a holder. This a lot. 178. Let's look for 178. Where are you? 150. Look for figure 178. I'm looking for it, I promise. See pattern stitch number 178. No, these are figures. That's not pattern stitch. 178. Oh, it's going to be written here. Never mind. Oh, here I am thinking I'm going to be like dying here. 178. Okay, here's 178. That's a cable. Oh, now I'm understanding. Okay. Okay, so hold on. Cross stitches. Okay, good. Cross through left. That's just explaining it. Now we want to see number 148. Okay, cable braid is 178. That's fine. Then we also want to look at 146, flat cable. 148, plaited cable. I think that's the one I want to do. Or do I want to do 149, horseshoe cable? Rows 1 and 3. Purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, knit 8, purl 2. Okay, versus a regular cable. Multiples of 20 stitches plus 8. This stitch is best used for sports sweaters. However, one cable used alone makes an attractive trim on dressy blouses. Any weight, any type of yarn. Okay. These are all looking super fun, super easy. The joke. Oh my god, these are so cute. Some of these are really cute stitches. Do you see these? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Non-reversible stitches. Ooh, embossed leaf? Stop it. How cute is that? Okay, I'm just seeing if there's... Ooh, what are you called? Knotted trellis stitch. I love her. Is that it? Are we done with the cables? Why don't you have cables as baby cross cable? That's cute. So here's the thing. I think the cable that I'm going to be doing is going to have to be simple because it's going to be a straight scarf with one cable, you know? Diamond rib knitting? Stop it. I want to be classy and knit cool shit. Small cross stitch pattern. Okay, I think the cables are all at the back is what I'm learning. Okay, it's fine. We'll get there. Okay, so we've got staggered horseshoe cable, open drop stitch cable. Definitely not doing anything with a drop stitch. Stockinette cable fabric. Smocked ribbing. Ooh. 155 faggot and cable. Not the slur. It's probably fagot. It's F-A-G-O-T. It's not F-A-G-G-O-T. Fagot and cable. Fagot and cable. This one's pretty. This is the fagot, fagot, or fagot, or fagot. I don't know. It's F-A-G-O-T. But this cable is pretty. Can't help you at all, so I'm here to watch. I can't help me at all either, so at least we're both on the same page. Oh, here's another way that word is used. Is that word mean something? Crossed cable and fagot or fagot or fagot. Let's see. They don't have anything in common. Oh, okay. The cross. This part must be what that means. Fern stitch. Okay, so now we're done with cables. Oh, look at that. Pointed leaf. Look at that stitch. Isn't that nice? Okay, I think that's it as far as complicated stitches go. Okay, so cable options. Multiple of 33 plus 9. That's a bit much. Multiple of 33 is a bit much for me. I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, it's pronounced the bag way. Fagot works too. Okay, we'll say fagot. That sounds like a whole separate word, fagot. The braid is nice. How about that? Just a basic braid? Or do you like this one better? The more like horseshoe. I think that's called horseshoe. Horseshoe cable stripe or plaited cable. Or what's the other one? There was one other that I was kind of okay with. I do like the tiny eyelet ribbing. That one's very pretty. But I just want one single cable in the middle. Can somebody help me? Help! Help! Please. Traveling cross cable. That's pretty. Oh, I like both of the braids. Can you show them up close? Certainly. Absolutely. Those are the two. So the horseshoe braid is this guy. And then the plaited Cable is a guy. Horseshoe, plated. Okay, that's your options. You've now seen them. If you missed it, go back in the stream and now vote for me, please, what you'd prefer. Because you're going to have to watch me struggle through it. So you might as well pick one. Fan with ribbing. Cable and fan. I don't want the cable part. I don't want the fan part, just the cable. Okay, so either one of these, let's see, how hard are these? 147, 148. Plated cable is multiples of 20. Horseshoe cable stripe is multiples of 16. But what I'm wondering, is it just giving me the cable or is it giving me the whole picture? I think it's just giving me the cable. I think the horseshoe would look cooler, more striking up the middle, but either works. What I'm thinking is we also have to consider that this is the yarn I'm using. It is hella chunky. And how big is that many stitches gonna be? You know what I'm saying? So let's find out. For the horseshoe, are you difficult? You're a multiple of 16 plus 8. So I should probably do 32 plus 8, right? Or I just have to have 16. 16 plus 8 will be the shoe, will be just the cable. So should I do 36? You know what I mean? Oh, if it's chunky, then go with plated. It's this chunky. It's very chunky. You think the simple braid will look better in the very chunky? These are all shown in like such a skinny yarn. Okay, so let's see. If we're doing the plated cable, multiples of 20 stitches plus 8. All odd number rows. Okay. This stitch is best used for sports sweaters. Why? Why is that what it's best used for? Okay, I do need to write something down for this because I'm going to need to think in numbers for a second. So if it's multiples of 20, that's just the 20 stitches is going to be our cable. 20 plus, what is it? 8. And then if we want to have, what do you think on each side? Like 10 on each side of it? 10 and 10. That would be 48. 48 stitches. And then I'll be doing 10 at my start and 10 at my end. And I think I'll do the beginning in like a rib stitch. 16 by 8 is how many you need for the cable. You can put as many plain stitches on either side as you want. I think 10. I know that doesn't seem like very many, but I'm concerned about how thick the yarn is. So let's just see how big 48 stitches is. So we have 1, 2, if it's huge, 3. Yeah, they're huge. 4. Imagine. 5. Oh, so thick. This is going to take forever. I thought I was going to finish it today. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to redo it probably. 9, 10. Hold on. No, it's not 16. It's 20. It's 20. I'm doing the single cable. The horseshoe cable is 16. The plated cable is 20. So it's 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. No, that's not going to be enough yarn. Why am I risking it? Just start over with the correct amount, okay? Stop being ridiculous. Also, look at Toby. Is he not the most beautiful thing in the whole world? We're using buttons now. And by using, I mean, I've decided the new way I'm going to teach Toby is he already knows how to hit a button. Like he knows how to press the button to make it happen. He doesn't understand why we're doing it. So what I've done is next to his food bowl, I put a button and the button says breakfast. So every morning that I give him breakfast now, I press the button and it goes breakfast and I give him his breakfast. I have one by the back door. Anytime that I offer for him to go outside, I say outside and I press the button and it goes outside. So we have outside, breakfast, happy, and outside breakfast, happy. Oh, and touch. We have one that's touch, just to practice touching. 1, 2, 3. Touching the button, I mean. 4, 5. He's not interested in them yet. Like, he's not going out of his way. It's only when we're playing together and he's all excited and I can say shake and I point at the button and he'll touch the button. So we're still working on understanding what the button's going to be for. But my thought is that if I can get him during play to touch the button, because he already knows how to, like, shake when asked. So if I can get him to touch the button, then I'll just have the buttons mean something on their own. And I think that'll be more easy for him versus trying to teach him, because when I'm teaching him, if my voice isn't high-pitched and happy, he thinks he's in trouble. So it's better to have things like passively learn for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just count to 48, okay? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, this is going to be big enough, I think, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's going to be the whole cable right there. That's crazy. 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so this right here, 28, that's just the cable. How much do you think I need on either side to make this like a comfortable scarf? Because I don't want it to just be one cable. Maybe I'll only add 10 stitches total, 5 on each side of the cable. What do you think? 28. How many? I need it to be a even number or odd number? I think I need it to be an odd number. I don't know. 1 stitch. Honestly, I know, right? It's huge. It's so chunky. So I think I'm going to do, if I'm at 28, it'll have to be even, which sucks. 28. And then if I do a cable rib stitch that I want it to end both of the ways on a positive line, right? Yeah, 5 on each side. I'm going to just add 10 more stitches total. It's fine. I just have to think, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there we go. There's my scarf. It's probably not going to look that thick. And if it does, well, I hope my sister will like it. Now what I need to do is I need to do a couple of stitch markers because I have 5 stitches on each side I need to mark. That funny theme song always plays when you're next to me. Like, who you gonna call? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And it's going great. This is going great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, first stitch will be a knit because for reasons. And then I think I'll do, so knit 1, purl 2, knit 2. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my like intro, you know? Oh yes, I hear you, Beelzebub. Knit 1, then I'll do purl 2, 1, 2, and then I will knit 2. Knit 1. Hold on. How many stitches do I have right now? I have 28. I have 38. If I have 38... This is so annoying for me sometimes, the way that I am. Slip the first stitch of every row for a nice edge. When you say slip, do you mean just put it on the next needle? Like, don't even work it? Just slip it over? Okay, so if I have 38 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Right? There's 38 stitches. So if I... Okay, you say slip the first stitch. Don't even work the first stitch. Does that mean I slip the last stitch also? Or do I only slip the first stitch and the last stitch gets knitted or whatever and it turns it into a nice edge over time? Let me just undo what I'm doing. I love when you guys create a knitting pattern for me as we knit. This is fun for me because I have a hard time learning things that are hard for me. Surprise, surprise. Things that are hard to learn. However, oops, we lost our last stitch. Let's put that last one back on. However, when you guys talk me through it, it feels so much less annoying and stressful because I've got you here. Okay, so the first stitch, following Rebecca's recommend, we're going to slip it over, and then we'll do knit 2, 1 and 2, knit 2. Okay, so if we do slip 1, knit, knit, and then the last stitch is going to be what? You have to work the last stitch to bring it up to height. Okay, but if I'm doing... So that means I should do... Hold on, slip stitch, just 1 knit, because the slip stitch is going to get knitted at the end of the row, I think. Slip stitch, 1 knit, then. Or do we want to do knit 1, purl 1 for this? Like, should it be slip stitch, purl 1? If I have an even number of stitches, I should be able to do that, I think. So if we slip stitch, would the slip count as the knit? Or would the slip count as nothing and then the first stitch is knitted, Rebecca? If I slipped the first stitch as you recommended, and then the next step is, why are you just wrapped around? Why are you not tied to anything? Okay, I have 38 stitches. That's great. That's fine. We love that. Okay, if I have 38 stitches, 5 on each side, I want the first few rows of the scarf to be what's the word I'm using for? I want the first few rows to be a rib. If you knit the last stitch, knit it through the back. It counts as a knit if you were going to knit it. Okay, it counts as a knit if I was going to knit it. Thank you, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, so knit, but just slip. Knit, knit. Oh wait, no, we're going to do a 1x1 cable, aren't we? Or a 1x1 rib. Because it's such a fat yarn, I don't think we need to do 2x2. Right? Knit, purl. So this first row, I'm totally ignoring my cable. Knit, purl. And I think I'll do a few rows like this, just to get the edge of the scarf to have a nice little edge to it, you know? So we did knit, purl, all the way across. Purl, knit, ew, knitting with chunky yarn, I hate her. This is why I haven't used it, because it's so chunky. This chunky yarn is awfully chunky. Okay, let me just put my knitting needles down for a sec. Bring my second camera angle in so y'all can watch me knit. You can watch me struggle through this scarf. It's not going to be a struggle. We're going to have so much fun once it actually starts to look like literally anything at all. Okay. Oh my god, Toby, you're the cutest. Okay, phone small, maybe. That corny theme song always plays when you're next to me. Beelzebub. Beelzebub. That's what Gary's saying in the other room right now. Put you over here and put you back here. Gorgeous. Thank you for being here today. Like, who you gonna call? The ghost of my exes, they cry. Gary, we can hear you. And so can Beelzebub. Gary's just saying, Beelzebub, Beelzebub. Okay, let's see. So, knit purl, back to the purl. The black pearl. Knit purl. Knit. Purl. Why are you all twisted? Knit. I know I'm going into the back of the stitches because my stitches are twisted for some reason. My dad is just about here, so I'll be heading off. Okay, sounds good. Give your puppy dog a big hug from all of us. Really sorry what you're going through. And we'll see you on Friday. I love you too. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. I feel like the knits are twisted right now. Knit. I have to put them in backwards. Gary. Everything's okay, sir. Excuse you. I will and thank you. Losing a pet is like genuinely not appropriate. This is going to be a very big scarf. I actually didn't think that this cable would need to be so huge, but here we are. How many rows should I do in my rib stitch before we start cabling this sweater? Or sweater, why do I keep saying sweater? Before we start the cable, what's your vibe? You guys are flying around and you feel like bats. When you quietly flutter around the house, you sound like bats. Okay. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to the live stream this morning. Thank you for being here today. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. If you want to chat in our live stream chat and help me figure out how to make a cable, feel free to subscribe, and that will allow you to chat in our live stream chat. And you can give me tips and tricks, which, as you can tell, I'm going to need. My first cable was maybe a 4-stitch left or right leaning cable. Well, I don't have that as an option, okay? I only have the option of one that is the largest cable you've ever seen. That's the only option. So this is how wide the scarf gets to be now because of that. Hopefully there's enough yarn for this scarf. Could you imagine if I get started on this cable and then it turns out to be tiny? However many rows it takes to make the thickness of the plain stitch column. So the plain stitch frames the cable. Ah, okay. So 5 rows. Because I've done 5 stitches on either side of the cable amount. So that means 5 rows will make me the coolest kid in town. I am going to die. I almost just rage threw down this knitting. Using chunky yarn will be what kills me, I think. I think that's going to be how my life... If you want to know what will be on my headstone, it'll be like, she tried to knit a chunky yarn... she tried to knit a cable sweater. Oh, it's an even number. Which means I'm ending on a purl. That sucks. I wanted to end on a knit. But I can't force it. That's just what happens to me. Okay, that's going to be how wide our cable scarf is. Shit's a bit big, bro. It's a bit much. you know? A bit much. Are you sure it's going to be 20? That seems huge. This stitch is best used for sports sweaters. You're not the boss of me. All right, is this stuff 100% wool? I sure effing hope not, because this is going to be the fattest, heaviest thing. I don't think it is. Scan for a chunky beanie tutorial. This is 100% acrylic, machine washable, made in China, 100 grams. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100 grams of chunky. If knitting is too horrible, maybe the wool is destined to be brushed out, dyed, carded, and spun into something thinner. Maybe spinning yarn is your next craft skill journey. First of all, I just added bookbinding into my skill journey. I'm not ready to also add spinning. That would be too much. Pearl. Are you killing your toy? Are you playing? Are you playing with this toy? Oh. Oh, there's it. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're such a speed demon. There you go. Oops. Okay, purl, knit. Oh, somebody's taking a bath. Purl. I'm guessing it's Gary. Gary prefers the bath in the cage. Beelzebub prefers it in the sink. Oh god, it's acrylic. I hate this wool even more now. I didn't have control over this wool, okay? This was a gift. I would never, ever in my life intentionally purchase chunky yarn, first of all. Second of all, that's all. This isn't even chunky. This is like extra super bulky. But the whatchamacallits do look cute. I'll be really angry if it does not get around a neck though. So I'm trying to decide, do I have enough yarn to do that? Is 600 grams of super chunky enough yarn to make... I'm not frogging it, is what I'm saying. This is about as late as I'm willing to frog something. You know what I'm saying? So... do I need to frog it and just make it just a cable? That doesn't seem fun. Who you gonna call? It's like this cable is for people who know how to knit. Why am I starting with my grandmother's knitting book for people who know how to knit? Maybe not my best choice, but... Grandma, you better not screw me over with this. 38 stitches is not even a lot of stitches, which is crazy. That 38 stitches takes up this much room when it's a chunky yarn. When you finish the first ball, make the decision if it's going to be a scarf or a snood. Literally. That's when I finish the first ball, that's what we're gonna be able to know. If the first ball doesn't even get us like... How long does a scarf need to be? A scarf needs to be like 6 feet long. This is not going to be 6 feet long. I'm going to die if this doesn't work. Oh, we could just make it an infinity scarf. In the worst case scenario, we'll just connect it and it will be an infinity scarf and no one can tell me anything because it'll be beautiful, okay? First, let's just get through 5-ish rows of knit one, purl one, make a pocket shawl. Girl, we're gonna do whatever the amount of yarn allows us to do, okay? Starting with, right now, it's allowing us to do some really nice knit one, purl one, 1x1 rib. And I am pleased with that. Oh, I think 6 balls will get you enough length to be something. Well, we'll find out whenever we see how much 1 ball allows us to have. It's going to end up being like a blanket. It's going to end up being a couch throw, a knitted chunky couch throw. I also never choose to purchase chunky yarn. And you know what's so annoying? People who don't know anything about yarn or knitting or crochet, They see chunky yarn and they go, ooh, so squishy. She's going to love that. And thank God my mom got me 6 balls of it, because if she had got me 1 ball of chunky yarn, I would have donated it. There is nothing to be done with 1 ball of chunky yarn, ever. 6 balls, it's enough yarn that I can actually decide to do something with. But I've had many a person who loved me think 1 ball of chunky yarn is going to do something. Well, couldn't you like make a hat out of it? No, not out of 1 ball. 1 ball of chunky yarn literally will not do anything for us. Okay, slip, purl. Who chooses to purchase chunky yarn? Like, who says, Chunky yarn is also expensive, because if you buy 1 ball for the same price that you buy a worsted weight yarn for, you're only getting 3 meters of yarn. Like, you need to buy so much more chunky yarn to do anything. Literally, Rebecca is on the exact same page as me. It takes so much more yarn to make literally anything. Exactly. Which is a disappointment. Especially if you get started on a project and then you're like, great, now I have to go buy more yarn. I don't know that I've ever actually done that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever went out and bought more yarn for a project. I think that if a project does not have enough yarn, it ends up having multiple colors in it. That's all. If I ran out of yarn, then the cuffs and collar are going to be made of a different yarn. You know what I mean? 100% wool chunky yarn has turned into many of my needed, wow. Words are hard to say. I've made cowls with bulky yarn. Okay. Well, we'll see. If this does not look good, it might turn out to be a cowl. Who's to say? Beelzebub, Gary, my sweet birds. You guys are going to have to chill out and just chit-chat together. You don't have to amp yourselves up. Beelzebub amps Gary up until he shrieks, just for fun. Like, she just, like, starts making noise. Chunky ear warmers. If it took me twice as long to knit with smaller yarn, I would still choose to do that. This is not a fun knit right now. It will be, because it's going to look pretty, but like just doing a knit 1 purl 1 with the largest yarn I've ever used is it's tedious. There's only 38 stitches, and look how long each stitch takes me. I'll just complain the whole time we make this. How about that? That'll be fun. We'll all enjoy. And we laughed. I'm kind of glad it's only 10 o'clock. I think that I could probably get some good work done on this today. I would like to get this finished. I've had the plan to make my sister a scarf since last, like 2 Christmases ago. She gave me 1 ball of chunky yarn and was like, can you make a scarf with this? And I was like, I'll kill you. 1 ball. She gave me 1 ball of chunky yarn and said, can you make me a scarf? And I was like, I can't even make you the tassels for a scarf with this. So anyway, that never got made, and that got donated, and now I have this yarn. And okay, so it's definitely a wide scarf. It's definitely wider than maybe it needs to be. But it's going to look really cute, and everyone's going to be like, wow, you are so good at making things look really cute. Did I do that, or did I just slip it over? No. Okay, good, I did. Now I slip it over. And then purl. You can make a cape or a vest with cables. I mean, we're going to be doing cables in a few minutes. We're actually going to be starting cables in, what, 1 row? After, not this row, the row after. I have to come back to my start. Oh, actually, no, this is the 1 more row, and then I'm, like, finish this row, and I should be able to get started on the cables, I think. Knit. Because that'll put us here. That would make the cable start. There's our stitches in, and now there's our stitches up. That's virtually a square. So we're going to be starting the cable here on the next row. It could be an end of your bed throw. It could be. Well, we'll see. I genuinely don't know how much yarn I have versus how much I need. I don't know how much I've even used so far. This feels like I've already used like a whole ball, but the ball has not shrunk very much, so that's a good sign. I like the color. Me too. It's like a natural color, which is silly because it's acrylic. When they dye acrylic to look like natural wool, it kind of offends me. Literally. Raven, you and I are literally on the same page about that. I think one of the benefits of acrylic is the cool, bright-ass, hyper-saturated colors you can get, and this doesn't even have that advantage. Literally, that's what I'm saying. It looks like wool because it's the color of natural wool. Why would you dye plastic the color of natural wool? It seems sacrilegious because there already is natural wool in this color. Yeah, the natural color is what made me think it was wool. Yeah, no, somebody decided to mix yellow and red and brown and dilute it and go, let's color the acrylic. Let's color the acrylic the color of wool, and then it'll be so silly. That's how we say if we're going to do something wacky with Alistair, we'll go, what's too silly? If we put all of the dinosaurs in the box. Not just most of them. Wouldn't that be too silly? And then he's like, yeah, it would. And then he helps clean up. That's too silly. Okay, so now the next row is where we're going to start with our gorgeous, gorgeous cables, hopefully. Please look good. Okay, so we did, what, 4 or 5 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did 5 rows of knit 1, purl 1 for the edge, which I think is going to be more than enough. Please, dear baby Jesus, let it be more than enough. Knit and purl. Okay, and now we turn around and now we're going to knit, purl the first 5. So we'll slip the first stitch over, purl. So that's 1, 2, come now, 2, 3, oh, Jesus, 3, 4, come now, and 5. Okay, now we can start the cable. I'm going to start reading out what the steps are, and if it is too complicated, I am going to ask you for translations, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Let's just find her, 170 something. There you are. Close you. Now, we are doing plaited cable, multiples of 20 stitches plus 8. Now, everybody, just take a couple of deep breaths because I'm about to read some horrible long text from the 70s. All odd number rows. Are we on an odd number row? We did 1. Yes, we are. All odd number rows start with knit 2. Okay. Knit 1. Knit 2. I can do that. Good. Knit 2 and then a star. What do you mean? Multiples of 20, all odd number rows. Knit 2, and then purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, purl 4, good. Knit 2, 1, 2, okay. Purl 12. Purl 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Ugh, horrible. Purl 12. Knit 2. knit 1, knit 2. I don't think I have 12 left. Repeat from blah. I don't have that many left. I can do, okay, knit 12, knit 2, and purl 4, knit 2. Okay, so let's do the purl 4, knit 2. That's if you have more than the cable usually. Okay, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, cool, and then knit 2. Knit 2, 1, 2, and then there should be 5 stitches left, which is what we do our purl knit on. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Okay, it worked. It worked. Everything's going great. Here's the other question. Am I going to just knit now, or am I going to create the rib stitch all the way up? I think I should just knit now. Like knit my first 5 stitches so that the cable can be the only thing happening. Okay, so we're gonna slip over and then we're gonna knit to the 5th stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that was an odd row. Now we're on an even row. And there, okay. Rows 2, 4, and 6. Knit 4. Okay. 1, 2, nope. We had to purl 2 first, Laura. Pay attention. Okay. For rows 2, 4, 6, and 8, purl 2. Okay. 1, 2. I can do this. Knit 4. 1, oops, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Knit 4, purl 2. 1, 2. All right. And then knit 12. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Purl 2, 1, and 2. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then purl 2, 1, 2. Okay, we've got our first 2 rows done. And then I'm going to knit for the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gorgeous. All right, it doesn't look like a cable yet, but it's gonna. Just believe. If you just believe. Okay, slip the first one, knit the first 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. Oh, row 10. Okay, so row 10 is where something is going to happen. So we just have to do up to the 10th row, right? All odd number rows are going to work the same. So that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now odd number rows starts with a knit 2. 1. I'm gonna die. This is super hard. 1 and 2. Purl 4. 1, 2, 3. Oops. And 4. Good. Then knit 2. 1 and 2. Good. And then purl 12. 1, 2. This is going super. I really hope this looks cute. Wouldn't that be nice if it did? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna know in like a few rows. 4 if it worked. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Gorgeous, simply gorgeous. 12 purls, knit 2, 1 and 2, purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 2. But for me, that's knit 7 because I have 5 on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, you want to see what it looks like? See if there's anything that makes any sense around here. Okay, so it looks like we have a really nice ribbed bottom, and then we have some pieces of like regular stockinette. So we have these 4 that are stockinette, then we have these 12 in the middle. It's a very large cable. Hopefully this is gonna look so cool and everyone will cheer. I think it's gonna be great. Just let me believe in myself, okay? Okay, rows 2, 4, 6, and 8. We will start by slipping over our first stitch and then knitting our first 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. There's our 4 and 5 if you count it. Now we're on an even row again, so that means we're going to start with a purl of 2. 1. Am I just following what I can see? Because I think that's what I'm doing. Purl 2, knit, knit, knit. It's going well. Knit, 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 and knit 4, and then 2, 1, and 2, then 12, 1. Okay, I think I can do it without thinking now, at least until row number 10, because I'm just following the previous rows. So, anybody ever knit a cable before? Just me? I'm so fancy like that. I'm not a cabler. This is my first ever cable, and I am a little bit stressed about it failing and me hating it. But we're gonna just believe in ourselves, keep pushing forward, and eventually this will turn into something gorgeous, or it will be a dog bed for Toby if it's ugly. Since it's made of acrylic and it's pretty much the same color as him, If it's ugly, it'll be a beautiful mat for him. I mean, if it's ugly as a scarf. If it's ugly as a human scarf. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Come back here. 3 and 4. Raven, nope, I've never knitted a cable in my life. I'm living vicariously through you right now. Easy, nice pattern at the time. Is this an easy and nice pattern? I don't know about that. It's knit, knit. Oh, purl, purl, purl. Oops, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purl, purl. Okay, there we go. Back to knit. Almost got myself confused there. 1, 2, 3. Imagine if it turns out to be so easy and we end up just an amazing success story of knitters here. Okay, knit, 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 knit. Okay. Okay, I think that was number 4, right? We have, since we switched, we have like this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I'm on row 5 though, aren't I? Look, stuff's happening. Do you see this and this? That looks like something's happening now. Do you see on this side? Look, that looks like something right there. Well, I am on an even row. I know that because I just finished with, what, pearls. So, transition that one over. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we're on an even row, right? No, we're on an odd row because we finished with pearls. Yes. Oh my gosh, my stomach just got so nauseous again. Why does it do this? I didn't do anything. Nothing has happened. Why are you like this? Maybe it's my meds. Maybe because I take my meds first thing in the morning. Maybe that's what it is, because it is, ugh. It feels so yucky. I don't want to be nauseous. Gross. It's just holding stitches to the front or back and knitting the stitches that aren't on hold, then knitting the on hold stitches. You said all of those things like what you said made sense, and that's cute. Maybe when I understand the words that you're using, I'll understand what they mean. But I don't understand yet. I'm still just... I can do knits and pearls and knits and pearls, and once it starts asking me to do other stuff, that's when we get problems. Oh, it's your meds. Okay, well, great. Our meds do... Here's my meds. Here's what I'm on right now. You tell me. Concerta. Not ibuprofen. Bupropion. And... Lexapro, escitalopram, bupropion, and methylphthalate. Those are the drug names. The brand names are Wellbutrin, Concerta, and whatever the escitalopram is. I don't remember what it's called. I feel like it's Lexapro, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. All I know is that in the mornings, I get hella nauseous, and my nausea makes me sneeze. And it's weird, and I don't like it. Thank you. I'm also on an antibiotic right now. Like a low-dose, long-term antibiotic, which is super fun, super normal. Any or all of those do you eat when you take them? No, because the antibiotic says I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to take it and wait an hour to eat. I should take it on an empty stomach with a full glass of water and wait for an hour to eat. And then I said to the pharmacist, oops, hold on. Then I said to the pharmacist, can I take all my other meds at the same time as that? Or should I... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, good. Should I wait to take my other meds? And she said, nope. You can take all of them. Full glass of water. Wait an hour. Then have your breakfast. I said, okay. And she said, you might get diarrhea. And I said, okay, thanks. And she said, yeah, or constipation. And I was like, cool. Those are both awesome. I love both of those options. Thank you, pharmacy technician. So wake up, take your meds, then eat your breakfast and take all your other meds. Okay. I'll do that next time. Right now, what I did was I just took all of them and waited an hour and then had my coffee and my breakfast. And I thought that would be fine. I thought I'd be okay. Okay, I really have to pee now. Love talking about diarrhea and constipation, but right now it's just a pee. Oh, God. Okay, so if I have 6 balls of yarn and I have just used the first one, I'm out of luck. I'm going to have to rework this because this is the first ball. This is where it ends. The first ball ends here. And there's only this much more yarn before I'm at the second ball, which is, if one ball gets me this far, 6 balls is only going to get me that far. So we have to frog this, which I genuinely hate, but we're going to do it. Let's see. Like I said, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go pee. You watch Toby and make sure the birds don't come over here and do crimes. Hello. I just don't think we're gonna have enough yarn to do it this way. Just donate this yarn. Good Lord, that's insane. I agree that good Lord, it's insane. But I do feel like we got somewhere with the science of it all. Even if I remove the 10 stitches though, I think it's gonna be too big. I wish there was a smaller cable. Like, is there a basic like entry level cable that doesn't require many stitches? Like something that only uses, how about small stitches? Let's see. Alternate ribbing and cable. Nope, that's 16. Multiples of 8 for traveling cross cable. Flat cable. Tiny twisted cable. Stockinette cable. That's better. Multiples of 6 stitches. Basket weave cable. Okay, cable stitches. Lattice stitch. Why does it say those are cable stitches? Fancy horizontal stripe. All right. Pointed lace pattern. Just donate this yarn, honestly. Well, my original plan was to just make a straight knit. I wonder if there's anything else that's like an easier knit stitch for me. Because it seems like I need something with a smaller repeat. Multiples of 6 stitches. Gathered fabric stitch. We definitely don't need it to be gathered. Broken ribbing. Brioche. Any even number of stitch. Yarn over. Slip. 1 purlwise. Knit 2 together. And repeat. Broken ribbing. How about basket weave? A basket weave knit? I could do basket weave. That's just knit 2, purl 4, knit 2, purl 4, and then that's multiples of 6 plus 2. I could do that. Oh, that would be a better use for this yarn. Hanging macrame plant holders for planty friends you have. Acrylic would last forever and be washable. Yes, but it's very fuzzy yarn. It doesn't work like that. Diagonal ribbing or chevron. Reversible stitches. The garter stitch. Oh, cable stitches. Lace stitches. Okay, so cable stitches are anything after 158. That seems... Okay, so I don't hate... There's one I found that I don't hate. Vertical chevron, flat diamond outlined. Small cross stitch pattern. That one's pretty. I've tried this one before. Gathered fabric, waved ribbing, ears of corn. I mean, do you, bro? Okay, so there's the fagot, multiples of 6 plus 2, okay. Lace triangles, diamond ribbing pattern, that one's pretty. Is it hard? Purl 4, knit 2, purl 6. Purl 1, knit into the back and front of the next stitch, okay. That doesn't look too hard. Crossed ribbing. Purl 1, knit back, repeat. Alright, zigzag ribbing. What's number 60? Baby zigzag cable. Basket weave crochet eats yarn like mad, but I don't know about basket weave knitting. It looks like basket weave knitting is just like knit, purl in an order, like in a specific order. Knit 3, purl 2, knit 6. Purl 3, knit 2, purl 6. Row 4, knit all stitches. Row 5, knit 7. Purl 2, knit 6. And it's only a multiple of 8. And I think it's reversible because it's a basket weave, right? Number 78. Nope, that's way too many. Okay, so this one is a multiple of 8. So this we can do. Basket weave in knit is no different than ribbing. Thank you. So we're just going to be doing ribbing, but we'll switch the numbers. Here's how wide it would have been if we had been able to do that cable. This would have been the cable, like this. The cable would have gone up like huge. which is fine. We're just not going to be able to do that today. Oh, calm down. Don't worry about it though. We're gonna figure this out. It's gonna turn out so good. Just believe. Okay, so it's any even number, it said? No, basket weave multiples of 8. So 16? Because this is 38 and that's way too big. So if I want the scarf to be like this big, right? That's about thick enough. Yeah, that's a big boy scarf. Okay, so if it's 38, that would be 19, right? Yeah. So let's do 20. Oh wait, it has to be a multiple of 8. So 24, is that okay? Should I do 16 or should I do 24? Or, no, I'm gonna do 20. It'll be 8, hold on, 16, right? 8 plus 8 is 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. That's what I'm gonna do, 20. 20 is our cast on. So we're losing 18 stitches. Let's see how much that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, okay, that'll be long enough. Wide enough, I mean. You think just go with 16 and just let the whole thing be ribbed, not any edge on it? It's scary to have no edge though. I think I can do it with 20. Do you think I should just go with 16? Rebecca, what do you think? Do you think it needs an edge on it for the basket weave scarf? Or do you think Raven's right and I should just go with the 16 stitches? I'm saying 20 because then I get 2 on each side of the basket weave. Let's try this again. This time with just a totally different thing. Okay. Yeah, 20 then go, then, yeah, 20 then. An edge of 2 on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, that's a 4, 5, sorry, I got distracted reading, 6, 7, 8, just a sec, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah, that's better. That's good. Especially since your block of knit turned to blocks of pearls, it would just look neater on the edge. Agreed. Agreed, 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 agreed. So I'm going to start not knitting. I'll leave that first one as a slip. Well, I'm going to try. We're going to try and do that. Okay. Okay, here's the picture. Bring, oh golly, golly, let's try this again. Let's not break anything or spill coffee on my computer. All right, so the one we are doing is this guy here. A little basket weave baby, I think. It's just triple, double, triple, double, triple check. Here's mock cable. That's a mock cable. No, we're doing the basket weave. I've already decided it's happening. We are basket weave girlies. Just accept it. It's who we are. Ow, just pinched my finger. All right, where'd you go? Over here. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Thank God Rebecca is here. Otherwise, this would be the ADHD blind leading the ADHD blind. Instead, we have the ADHD blind, the ADHD knitter leading the ADHD blind. That's better. Okay, then we do knit one. So that was a knit one that we skipped, purl one. Then knit one. It looks like my stitches are being twisted on the first row. Knit one. Purl one. I can hear you doing crimes over there, Beelzebub. Knit one. Every time I hear him scratch his collar like that, I still get flashbacks to Thunder having a seizure. I see Toby lift his head and turn it towards his back, and that's what Thunder did when he was having a seizure. And it still gets me. Gets me right in the stressor. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. So we're gonna start with a rib stitch because I like how rib stitches look, and that's all. Okay, so we have knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, poil, knit, poil, knit, poil, knit, purl, P-E-R-L, purl. Just kidding, P-U-R-L. It's true though. Thank God Rebecca's here today. Thank you, Rebecca. This would have been definitely significantly more annoying for everyone watching me fail repeatedly on our way to just trying to do one thing. Although if Rebecca hadn't been here, I wouldn't have even tried cabling. I would have just been doing a regular stockinette stitch. So actually, if Rebecca hadn't come, I might be halfway through a scarf by now. But I am happy Rebecca came because I'm glad we decided to try a new thing. Even though we didn't end up succeeding. Maybe we'll just have to learn a cable for some other reason. And then knit. And then purl. Beauty. Hey. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, Rebecca. Okay, then we do... Oh, right, we don't knit it. Knit. We just pass it over. Purl. Let's see. It's been like 17 years since my dog was killed in front of me, okay, by getting hit by a car. And every time I hear a dog yelp or squeal, it still sends me back to that moment. So yeah, I get that. Ew, I'm sorry that you had to watch your dog get hit by a car. That's horrifying. And deeply disturbing. I can't imagine ever getting over that. That being said, Thunder totally had epilepsy for years, or he didn't have epilepsy. He had, what's it called? Idiopathic epilepsy. So they called it that, meaning that they didn't know what was causing it. Eventually, they were pretty sure it was Cushing's. Anyway, he had regular grand mal seizures for the last many years of his life. He had them every month or so, every 3 months or so. And then for the last year, he had them roughly every month. And yeah, it made a very specific noise every time because he would start like convulsing and it would shake his collar. And he would always move his body in the same way, like the seizure always did the same thing to his body. And the sound it makes is very similar to a dog getting up and starting to scratch their neck, like with their back leg. So yeah, that sound triggers me. I'm triggered. But it's okay, because Toby is safe and healthy and doesn't even have any seizures, hopefully ever, but yet. Chihuahuas have very small heads, and their little brains just can't handle any amount of swelling because there is literally no room in their skull for it. Okay, so I'm going to just do, I guess, one more, maybe 2 more rows of rib. Purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. Is that the most comfiest way, Toby? Right on the edge. Purl, knit, purl, knit. Over and over again. Did you ever watch the movie The Duchess? It had Keira Knightley and, shoot, what's that guy's name? Voldemort. Keira Knightley and Voldemort. Why can't I remember Voldemort's name? Anyway, Keira Knightley's in it. She's beautiful always, and Voldemort is basically Voldemort still. Anyway, this movie, The Duchess, I didn't know. I understood it was a historical fiction, like it was real people, sort of, but it was fictionalized version based on what was available. Anyway, the people who are in this story, the Duchess and the Duke of Devonshire, they're like Princess Diana's great-great-grandparents. So I'm watching this movie, blah, 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 enjoying myself. I haven't watched the movie in a long time. I just saw a YouTube video that was explaining Princess Diana's family history, and that movie is about her, like, great-grandparents. And Danny Cat had seizures for the last few months of his life, probably some kind of small brain tumor, but they were really silent. We'd just hear him struggling somewhere. Did not love that either. No, I don't love that either. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this row, one more row, and now we're going to start the basket weave, which is going to be really cute, hopefully. Danny Cat, that's a cute name. Hey, Danny Cat. I've already named our next pet if it doesn't have a name. I've already got the name. Danny Cat is cute. But that's not the name. I just am at the same time going, cute name. Two unrelated things. I think animals should not be allowed to have seizures or get sick and die. And by animals, I mean non-human animals. Humans can have whatever. Humans probably deserve whatever. But animals like dogs, they don't deserve any of that. Okay, so there's my first little bit, which is great. It looks super. It looks awesome. And now we're going to start our basket weave. So here's our little rib stitch to start off the scarf. Now that's a much better width. We don't need it to be ginormous. Okay, and then we're going to slip the first stitch and knit the second stitch. Now, for row number 1, we're going to start knit 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, purl 2, 1, 2, knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, purl 2, hold on, what do you mean wrong side? Are you just telling me which side is the wrong side? Okay, let's see. Basket weave, combined rib and welt, multiple of 8 stitches. Knit 3, purl 2, knit 6, end with a purl 2, knit 3. Purl 2, 1, 2, knit 3. Knit 3 into the wrong side. Does that mean knit 3 into the back? Like it says knit 3, and then in brackets it says wrong side. Are you telling me that the front, this is the back of the work? Do you see this? Basket weave, combined rib and welt. Knit 6, repeat whatever, whatever, and then knit 3, wrong side. Like knit 3 into the wrong side of the stitch? Is that what it means? The last scarf I made was just a 1x1 rib. I didn't have a lot of yarn and I wanted it long enough to wrap around the neck. Ooh, the whole thing was a 1x1 rib. Interesting. That seems cute. Well, my mom and sister named him Dandruff because he was white and shed everywhere. Danny Cat was too cute, though. Sweetest cat in the world. Okay. Knit 2. If I'm knitting into the wrong side, I'd be knitting like that. But that doesn't seem right. Or are you telling me this is now the wrong side, like the back of the fabric? What do you think? Maybe they have a thing on the back that says like wrong side and I can read it. No, they don't. Nope, not an option. Okay, well, maybe I just ignore that and put it through. Okay, let's see. Knit, purl 2, knit 3, wrong side. It doesn't say wrong side anywhere else. It's the wrong side of the work. Okay, so this is saying this is now the back, right? So that just is knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Will you make a video with tutorial for us? Probably not for this, no. 1 and 2. I don't think I will make a video tutorial because this is just me making something on live. I don't have enough yarn to make it again as a tutorial, unfortunately. All right, now let's do row number 2, which starts with 2 knits, 1 and 2, and then purl 3, sure, 1, 2, 3, gorge, purl 3, knit 2, 1, and 2. Ooh, I might be getting a kitten within the next week. My friend from my old job has 4 kittens available, so I'm gonna go see if there's any wee girlies. I'll post a pic of the precious BBs on Discord/pets. Sounds great. I love that for all of us to see a bunch of pictures of kittens. Don't mind if I do. Purl 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The precious. My precious. 6, okay. And then knit 2, 1, 2, purl 3, 1, oh my god, 1, 2, and 3, and then knit 2. This is going amazing, everybody. Please be advised, I am now a basket weave knitter. Doesn't look like basket weave yet, but that's because it's not yet. Row number 3, same as row number 1. Okay, I can do that. 1, nope, slip stitch the first stitch over, Laura. And then knit 1. And now, row 1, knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Purl 2, 1, and 2. And knit 6. This is going way better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Purl 2, 1 and 2. And knit 1, 2, 3, gorge 4, and 5. Cool. Okay, now row number 3, same as row number 1. Row number 4, Knit all stitches. Okay. If you say so, girlfriend. Probably girlfriend. I can't imagine this is written by a man. Posted pics in D pets on animals. Okay, cool. I will check. Not right now, because right now I'm working really hard on this. It's taking all my brain power, unfortunately. I would love to make my computer lag for no reason, but I can't right now. Not no reason. To see kittens, I understand. Let me see if I can just get this to be a little bit more like that. There. That seems a little bit more visually appealing. Oh, lordy, lordy. Now it's 11 o'clock. How did we... it was just 10 o'clock. I said at 10 o'clock, oh, it's only 10. How good. Now I'll have enough time to do... I'll finish the scarf. I really did. I really did think I was going to finish the scarf today. I did in my heart. Which is silly, I know, but... Now we're here, and that's it. Row number 4, knit all stitches. Okay, then we're gonna get into row number 5. How many rows are there? 8? That's wild. 8 rows seems like a bit much. Okay, but we're on row number 4. Now we're on row number 5. And for row number 5, first we slip stitch over and then knit 1. Oops, knit 1. Okay, and then what's next? Knit 7. Okay, if that's what you say. Knit 1, knit 2, knit 3, knit 4, knit 5, knit 6, knit 7. Are you heading off at 12 today? That's the plan, but we'll see if I get distracted and end up staying longer. Did I do 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And then, so knit 7, purl 2. 1, 2. All right. And then knit 7. Nope. And then knit 6. 1, 2, 3. Come now. 4. All right. 5, 6. Okay, knit 6. How can I end on a knit 7? I guess I'm just gonna knit 7. Cool, knit 7, and then my final 2, 8 and 9. Cool. We're the best community on YouTube. That's a fact. Hit the like all, totally. Valid. Subscribe too. I agree with all of what Candace says. We are in fact the best community on YouTube. And if you're new here and you didn't already know that about this place, you've been missing out, but now you're here, so join us. Okay, so row number 5 was knit 7. Row number 6, we'll do our first knit, good. And then we're gonna purl 7, okay, if you say so. 1. Kill me, this is hard. 2. It's like my tension's too tight. 2. Which is also totally possible. 3. 3, 4, come now, 4, 5, come on, 5, 6, 7, and then knit 2, 1, 2, purl 7, and then knit 2. 1, 2, 3, oh, hold on, 3, 4, 5. This is going so well. 6. Come on. 6, 7. And then 2 knits. 1 and 2. Let's see, how's it looking? Are you feeling like you've been woven into a basket yet? Not yet, but you know what? It's coming, it's coming. Just hold on. It's gonna be great, okay? Okay, knit, knit. Repeat row number 5. Knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then purl 2, because I remember, 1 and 2, and then knit the rest of the row. And then the next row is knit all stitches, which seems fun. This seems like a fun and easy repeat now. Oh gosh, though, the chunky yarn is not my vibe. I hate chunky yarn. Please never send me chunky yarn. If you are a company and you're like, wow, I've never seen this YouTube channel before, she's so cool, I want to send her stuff, please don't send me any chunky yarn. I don't want it. I don't want to use it. I don't want to have it. I don't need it. Donate it somewhere else, please. Thank you. But do send me as much DK, as much lace weight, as much sock weight. Sock weight. I love a sock weight yarn. Nothing bigger than a 4. Honestly, nothing bigger than a 4, please. Thank you. Mary Maxim, Knit Picks, Lion Brand, anybody? I'm just calling out the yarn brands.
Why?
See if they want to send me anything except chunky yarn.
Don't need that.
No, I don't need them, but I love free yarn. All right, I've made it across row number 8. Okay, so now I'm starting back up at the beginning. Let me show you how the first weave of basket looks. And you tell me, does that even look baskety? Not really. I see the knit row doesn't really work for me. Oh, I think this is the front now though. Yeah, I think that's the basket weave front. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't really look basket weavy yet, but it will. Look at that.
Well, that's nice.
I knitted it myself. Cool. Back to row number 1. Start with our slip. And then we knit. Okay, let's try to do that again. Knit. Good.
Alright.
Now we're gonna knit 3, purl 2, knit 6. 1, 2, 3. Good. Then we're gonna purl 2, purl 1, purl 2, then knit 6. 1, 2. Ow. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're gonna purl 2, 1, and 2. And then we'll knit across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and turn. Okay, 8 row repeat. We can do this. It could look really cute when it's done. We'll see. Then we're gonna knit. Oh, we're gonna pass the first stitch. We're not going to knit it. Then we're gonna knit the second stitch. Cute.
Nice.
And then row number 2 is purl 3. Breakfast. Alex keeps stepping on the buttons for funny.
Sorry?
I said Alex keeps stepping on the buttons for funny. Knit purl 3.
By accident.
Is it an accident?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Breakfast. Come here. Knit 2. Come here. Purl 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 5. We can do this. And 6. By the way, there's 12 of you here and only 8 likes. Oh, there's 14 of you here and only 8 likes. Click the thumbs up button. You're already here. And we're knitting, and that's fun. Then knit 2. 1, 2. You do that to them, and then you wonder why they attack you. You scare
What?
them. You scare them, so then they come and attack you.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. When you open the door and you push it open so fast, they get scared.
Open my door.
You could open it regularly.
I open just the same as somebody else opens it.
No, that's not true. Oh, hi everyone, right? Hi everybody, welcome. Okay, skip the first, knit the second, and now we're gonna do knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 2, knit 6, purl 2, 1, and 2, and then knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi Peekaboo. 5 and 6. Don't even think about it, Pika. Toby's getting ready to defend his breakfast from our big fat gray cat. And then purl 2. Oh golly. 1. Achoo. And 2. Then knit the rest of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear you, Beelzebub. And 5. Bless you. What? Achoo. Okay, now I'm gonna knit across for the next row. Knit, oh, not the first stitch though, Laura. We're slipping the first stitch because Rebecca said it would look prettier, and we trust her. We trust the knitters in this community because us crocheters literally don't know which way is up. So if we have a knitter in here to help us, that's best. What is it? Gary and Beelzebub, come over here. No need to screech and scream. Knit, 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 knit across. I'm gonna need to do a block. I wonder if I will have enough yarn. So how's everybody else doing? What are you up to? Anybody making any cool stuff right now? Any fun vibes? Any exciting news? Any good news? I mean, Raven might get a kitten. That's a good vibe. Any other good news? I'm not getting a kitten. Or a puppy. Or anything of the sort. Okay, there. Now we've done 2 repeats of our 8 rows, I think. Or have we just done 1 repeat? That's cute. It's not the best, but it's cute, right? Like, that looks cute. It's not our best thing ever, but like, it looks basket weavy, I think. And then there's the wrong side of the fabric, unfortunately. I hate things that have a right and a wrong side. I want everything to be reversible. Do you think this could still look cute once it's blocked on this side, or is it fully ugly? Looks ugly to me. Pretty? Ugly. I'm making Christmas bead bunting. Christmas bead bunting. Whilst Morgan sleeps on my lap. Making beaded bunting? How are you doing that? I think that's cute. I like the texture. Okay, good. I hope the texture looks cute and that my sister also likes the texture. We did knit all stitches. Now we're gonna knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Good boy, Toby. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knit 7, purl 2, and knit 6. Purl 2, 1. Hi, Beelzebub. 2. And knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, followed by my final stitches, my 2 edge stitches, 1 and 2. Oops. Then slip over the first stitch, because Rebecca told us to. Then knit the second stitch. And then what? Purl 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is hard. 7. It's not hard, it's tedious. Don't let that cat touch your food, Toby. 7. Purl 7. Knit 2. 1, 2. And then purl 7. Beautiful. My knitting is upstairs where the kids are watching videos on TV. So you can't knit right now because you can't, you have to avoid them. There we go. Until there's 2 stitches left. I'm just gonna knit, purl across. And there, and there. And there. Nice. And now, same as row number 5. It's going great. Oh, slip over. That's hard to remember. I don't know why my brain doesn't want that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Peekaboo. 7. Knit 7. Purl 2. 1 and 2. And knit. Let me see. I just hate having to carry it all over the house. I think you should make the two sides the same. That's a cool idea, but I don't think it's actually possible because this is not a reversible stitch, unfortunately. The basket weave has a right side and a wrong side, which kind of throws everything off for us, but oh well. I need a downstairs project. I need multiple projects going at one time so that one can stay upstairs, one can stay downstairs. I feel like that's not unreasonable as long as you have, you know what you do? Have two socks going. Two, like, one is upstairs, one downstairs. And then you'll finish the project whenever you finish it, but it'll be matching something. There, and then knit. And then this one, it's knit all stitches. Good. So we'll just knit across like a bunch of experts. After this row, we should have a pretty clear basket weave showing up. That's one thing that's nice about crochet. The basket weave stitch is reversible because it's just, there's no like in between, there's nothing to make it not symmetrical and reversible, which I appreciate. Peekaboo, I see you sneaking up. I can see you, girl. You wanna come sit with me? Hi, baby. Come here. She's like, I can't. I'm looking for snacks. I'm busy. You tell her, Toby. You don't let her near your food. It says, suggested ribbing, knit 2, purl 2 only. The ribbing I did was knit 1, purl 1, so that's rude that they don't like 1 by 1 ribbing with the basket weave, probably because it doesn't line up nice. See, because you get this. If I had done 2 by 2, I would have had 2 purls here, and that would have been pretty. But this is pretty. Scarves feel like they should not have a right side and a wrong side. They feel like they should only have a right side. Like, is this hideous? It's still cute in its own way. It just doesn't look basket weaved like this side does. Okay, how much farther on this yarn do we have before we run out? That way we can find out how many feet of yarn we can actually get, or how many feet of scarf, I mean, not how many feet of yarn. Okay, so there's a full ball, and here's what's left of the ball that we are working on. Toby's actively guarding his ball from Peekaboo. Okay, so this is all that's left from the first ball. So, if that's the case, and I have 6 balls of yarn, I should be able to figure out how much. Let's finish this whole first ball and then figure out how much, like what our measurements will be if I just keep going. Ugh, how annoying is that? That I'm not gonna have enough yarn to create my project. That's super fun. Knit all stitches, I just did that. Now, hold on, which knit all stitches did I do? Knit 7, okay, I did that one. Then, same as row 5. Yep, and now we're back to row number 1, right? Right. Knit. I don't think it's gonna be long enough. I think it will, so we're gonna believe, okay? Let me just finish this ball of yarn and then you can decide if it's not gonna be long enough, okay? Let me at least, give me a minute. Let me try. Purl 2. It's gonna be totally long enough. Then we're gonna knit 6, 1, 2. Come on, scooch up. Scooch up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish you luck. I need it. I need it. Purl 2, 1, 2. I refuse to have this not be long enough. And then knit 3, 1, 2, 3, oops, and then my 2 knit border, knit, knit. I think it will be actually long enough. If I can get 1 foot out of each, this is not going to be a foot, but if I could get 1 foot of length from each ball of yarn, like right now we're at like 8 inches right now long. So like if we have 8 inches, let's say we get it to 10 inches because we have a whole little ball still. So if we get it to 10 inches, then with 6 balls we should have 60 inches. Is that long enough? 48 is 4. 60 is 5 feet. Is 5 feet enough of scarf? Is a 5-foot scarf long enough? Not really. You like to wrap them around, you know? Hi, you want to come sit with me? Come here. Come over here. Hi. Hi, baby. Where were you? What were you up to? You doing troublemaking? Where's your purse? You come over here with no purse for me? That's better, thank you. If it was a skinny scarf. Okay. All right. Look at her hair just floof past the camera. You just shed so much, honey. You get kitty cat hair all over me. Very nice. Do you have a scab? What's going on here? Did you scratch yourself? Honey. This looks like you scratched yourself right on the neck. Baby. Do you need your nails cut? I'll cut your nails today. It's that back toe that never goes in, huh? Look at this baby girl. Tell me this is not the sweetest lady. Does she look skinny to you? Did Peekaboo lose weight yet? What do you think? Come here, baby. Oh, there's my big fat girl. Do you think she's skinnier? Hi. Does this cat look skinnier to you? I think she's skinnier. I remember when she didn't like being held. I think she might have lost some, but I haven't seen her in ages. We're working on it, okay? We have interactive toys for her. We have diet food. We have extra watering devices around. I think she looks loved and taken to inside life well. She definitely has taken to inside life, haven't you, sweetie? I'm gonna put your back legs back on my lap, okay? I know your claws are still holding onto my arm, though. Oh, hi. Hi. Remember when you were a stray? Remember when you were an outside cat? You're a nice girl. Isn't that crazy? She used to be like a scared cat. She was scared of me. And she was like so shy for like years. And now look at her. She literally wants to be all on me. Hi, honey. Yeah, can you let go with your claws? You don't have to pull. You could just put your claws back in. Just put your claws back inside your nail. There you go. And this one too, please. Put your claw back in. Thank you. She's your heart kitty. She is my little heart kitty. She's my sweet girl. Look at her. She's like, I'm just a baby. I'm your baby. Look at those little toes. Yeah, you got little loaf toes. Can you let go with your claws though? Thanks. Just put them back in. You don't have to pull. Just put your claws back inside. Sorry, I need to hold my cat. She needs to be held right now. She wants hugs. Yeah. Oh, hi, honey. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. She's enjoying your hug, that's for sure. She's like, why'd you stop petting me? I just have to hold her because she wants to be held. You know, when a cat chooses to sit with you, you gotta sit with them for as long as they're willing to sit with you. Oh, she loaf. My little loaf lady. How am I supposed to knit with you in my arms like this, huh? She's a very sweet girl. She used to be a stray. She used to live outdoors in the wild. And like, can you hear her purring? That's my baby. Claws are close to my skin, honey. Thanks. She only tolerates some pets. Beautiful Pika. Oh yeah, she only tolerates pets when she wants them. Just when you want them, huh? She's so lovey-dovey though when she wants them. Like, look at this. I know you're trying to do your biscuit paws, but your claws are quite sharp. So when you do biscuit paws like that, you get my skin, honey. These are in my shirt again. Put them back inside. Thank you. Put them back inside. Put them back inside. Thank you. This one too. Back in your foot. Thank you. Hi. Are you getting skinnier? Are you losing weight, Pika? Does she look like a cat that's losing weight? Does this face look like a cat that's losing weight to you? I promise we're trying, aren't we, honey? You want to see your toy? Remember this one? Hold on. Let's turn it back on, huh? Ooh. Go get it. Doesn't really find interest in it. But it rolls around. Whoa. It's gonna get away from you, Peekaboo. You better hurry up. And Peekaboo said, no thank you. Oh, Beelzebub, are you excited by Peekaboo's toy? You go, Pika. If you want to play with it on its own, you can play with it without the motor on. I know it's a bit scary. Hi, Gary. Scary Gary. It's a toy. You don't need to shriek at it. It's a toy. Don't do it again. Don't shriek. It's just a toy. Now there's cat hair all over me. I wish you could see it because it's like, it's not like her hair. It's like her, let me see if I could just grab some. It's like her undercoat gets on you. You can't even see them. They're like the skinniest, tiniest little hairs. But let me tell you, you can feel them real good. As in, not good. When I say real good, I mean actually not good. Okay, so this is a pearl beauty. So if I'm doing pearls as my first thing, how many pearls am I doing? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. Morgan is the same. She has no top coat though. She's just all under fluff. It's everywhere. It's like not my favorite thing about Peekaboo. For a cat that I really, 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 really like, I will say her hair. It's my least favorite part about her. I love the color of her hair. I just hate that she is so undercoated that like, if anytime you pet her, you don't end up with visible hair on you, but you're covered in this itty bitty fluff. Anytime I brush her, I get like a full cat out of her, even though she's short haired. Where is she keeping it? How you doing, Tobe? How you doing, Toby? You want to come sit with me now? Since Peekaboo got her turn? Come here. Peekaboo is at least 3 times as big as you. Peekaboo is more than 3 times as big as you. Because Rohan was 14 pounds. And Rohan was like half the size of Peekaboo. I don't know how much she weighs. I can't wait to find out. I can't pet you right now. I'm busy. Oh, I'm busy and you guys can't even see what I'm working on. Because instead I had you pointed at Toby. You can lie down. Sit. Sit. Toby, sit. Good boy. So smart. Oh, he's a smart boy. He's so smart. Thank you. Can you shake? Yes, good boy. Can you shake? Yes, good boy. Good morning. Can I give you kisses? Thank you. Can I give you kisses? Thank you. You have snaggly teeth, mister. You're the snaggle boy. I do want to knit though. I am knitting. Please, mummy. Please. Toby boy is top of his class, smartest boy. He's clearly the smartest boy in the whole class. Toby, are you the smartest? Are you the smartest in the whole class? You're so sweet. He puts his cheek up to me for kisses. Can I have kisses? Thank you. He's a good boy. Here you are. You want more kisses? He's a good boy. You want more kisses? Good boy. You're smartest boy in whole class. No, I don't want your kisses. Your kisses smell like fish. No. And bone broth. Good boy. Good boy. You're scratching my skin though. I can't hold you like that. Just sit. You're fine, I promise. You're so smart and you're so good. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Okay, sit. Sit. Lie down. Lie down. We're still working on lie down. Toby, sit. Lie down. Lie down. I'm going to ignore you now because you're supposed to lie down. Okay? I'm ignoring you. So you can just lie down. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. I can't talk to you right now, Toby. He's looking at me like this. I mean, that's the only way he looks at anything is with his whole eyeball. Okay, and I ended on a purl 3. So now I need to do knit 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then purl 2, knit 6. Oh, mom, literally. Mom, right, Tobe? Shake. You shake? Over here, look, shake. Thank you, good boy. So smart. Shake. He's a good boy. He's so smart. He's such a good boy. Now lie down. Lie down. Hold on. Purl 2. So knit 2. Knit 3. 1, 2, 3. Purl 2. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Knit 1. Purl 1. Purl 2. Lie down. 1, 2. Lie down. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, excuse me. 1, 2, lie down. 3. Good boy. Toby's a good dog. Yes, you are. Can I give you a couple kisses? Good boy. Can I have a couple more kisses? Can I give you kisses? See him turn his face. Good boy. Thank you. Yes, yes, that's what I was doing. I was giving Toby kisses. All right, now I'm going to knit across. Make sure Peekaboo's not eating his food. Can I give you kisses? Can I give you kisses? Good boy. Good boy. Toby, can you shake? Yes, good boy. He's a good boy. He's so smart. He's so smart. You're the smartest dog in the whole world. Okay, and now we're going to do a knit across. And it's all going according to plan. Our basket weave looks so good. Hopefully we can get 10 inches off of this scarf. So far, like when we get to the end of this row, I hope we are gonna hit 12 inches tall. Is that the safest way? Just want you to understand. Here's Toby. One thigh. His whole body is just on one thigh. His bum is hanging over my knee. You see this? Does that look safe, Tobe? Look, he's off me. The back of him This is the end of my knee right here. I'm touching the end of my knee. That's all off of my body. Sir, there's so much room for you. Whatever, man. If you think you feel safe, more power to you. Those eyes burning into yours, literally. Daredevil pupper. That's my daredevil right there. My little daredevil chihuahua. Yeah, are you noticing that your back legs are so close to falling off? You know you can come closer, big boy. Or, alternatively, even more safely, I'm just going to take your back. Don't freak out. Don't stand up. You're fine. It's okay. Nope, don't stand up. Ugh, gotcha. I just wanted to put you in my lap. Make it easier to lie down. I love your pink top, by the way. Thank you. There. See, I told you. I got you, buddy. I got you. I'm your protector. I'm your protector, big boy. It was $2. I got it at the thrift store on the weekend. Thank you. It's Reitman's. And it's either a size large or a size extra large. I got a couple of different sizes. Knit across, knit across. It's so easy to just knit. One thing I don't love about these knitting needles, which probably is a feature and not a bug, they are so pointy at the tip. Look at my poor pointer finger from pushing the stitches in. Those red dots are from me doing this. Like, I don't even know what I was doing. Something like this. Okay, I think we can get one more row out. So we might even be able to get 12 inches. Imagine if we got 12 inches, that would give us a 6-foot long scarf, which would be beautiful. Okay, knit across. Now, we're gonna knit 7, but we start with our slip, and then we knit our first stitch. Now we knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're gonna purl 2. 1 and 2. Then we're gonna knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we always knit our last 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Thank you all for clicking the thumbs up button today. I appreciate you. I see you. All right, are we looking pretty, I mean, there is part of it that has a woven vibe to it. Toby, you are literally fine. You don't have to move. Okay, we might be able to get across one more row here. And let's see. We're starting with move our stitch over. And then we will knit 1. And then we will purl 7. 1. Oh God. This is not fun with the chunky yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. knit 2, 1 and 2, purl 7, 1. I don't like purling with chunky yarn on chunky needles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and knit. Oh God, they're so snug. 1 and 2. I know this is what you came here for today. Okay, how much more yarn have we got? Maybe still enough to do another repeat. It'd be cool if we could finish a whole, like 3 basket weave repeats on 1 ball of yarn. And then knit, and then knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you can't see because due to Toby, you can only have one visual. Would you rather have it be me knitting or Toby? Okay, 7, purl 2, 1 and 2, knit across. 1, 2, come on. And then the next row is going to be knitting across. And I think we have enough yarn to do that row, which feels like we might actually have enough yarn to make a scarf, I think. I hope. I believe in my heart. 1, 2, and 3. And now the next row. Oh, we won't be able to finish the next row. Okay, so now we can measure this as our kind of base. This is how big 1 ball of yarn this is how far 1 ball of yarn gets us. And it looks like it's gonna be at least 10 inches, but it kind of looks like it might be more than 10 inches. It is exactly 10 inches. Okay, cool. So it's not more than 10 inches. It is 10 inches. So in theory, if everything works out really, really nice, which who's to say? Sorry, Toby, I just had to recross my legs. Then we could end up with a 5-foot scarf. On one side, this is what it looks like. See, it looks all wobbly. Not as cute. But on the other side, that looks really cute. Don't you think? I love a basket weave. I mean, 5 feet is enough for it to go around your neck. I feel like 5 feet is enough unless she's really tall. She's petite. She's very little. She's 3 apples high. Okay, now I do need to figure out how to weave in ends of knitting without it showing. So for now, oh, it's Thanksgiving for you guys. I forgot about that. I didn't forget. It slipped my mind. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so how am I gonna join this yarn? Am I going to split them and split them, and then I don't know, or am I going to try and weave the end in later? I guess I'll try that. So I'll give myself a little bit of a tail to work with for weaving in that end, but not too much tail because we do not want to play yarn chicken. That's not the game we play here. So instead I'll just do this, a loose knot that I can untie to weave in the end. Okay, and now this next row is just knit across. 1, 2, or should I just join it at this edge? Maybe that will be smarter. This is so bizarrely soft for something that's made of plastic. Okay, so we'll tie our yarn knot at the beginning of the row. Hopefully that means it will be easier to weave in the end later. Unclear. But it is just a knit across, so it shouldn't require too much brain power. Oh, but this first one we don't knit. Laura, remember, it's been the same situation for like a long time. Knit across. My fingers, they hurt from knitting. 11:51. We managed to make 10 inches of cloth in 3 hours. But we did also make a whole bunch of mistakes. So like really, it probably wouldn't have taken 3 hours. I think that on Friday, we will finish this scarf. I can't promise that I won't work on it before Friday because just it seems easy, but we'll work on it. And we'll get it done. Then we can decide if it needs anything. Oh, I thought it was a noise of a human. It's just a siren. All is well. All right. Now it'll move a lot faster, I think, I hope. Can I help you, Toby? Or are you just sitting there for fun? Just for vibes? You're just vibing? Why are you crying? Why are you tearful? Why are you so tearful? Huh? Why are you so tearful? He's like, just the way I am, Mom. He's got a lot of feelings. I'm just a small boy with big feelings. All right, row number 1. We are back to row number 1. Slip stitch. Knit 1. Then what? Knit 3. 1, 2. I hate counting stitches. I just want it to be obvious. 3. Purl 2. Knit 6. I could do that. Purl 2. 1, 2. And then knit 6. 1, 2. Again, he did the same thing again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and purl 2, 1, 2, and knit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beauty, beauty, looking good. That is cute. Even though it's not like a braid, it's still cute, I think. Then we will slip stitch. Then we'll purl. Nope, then we'll knit because this is not one of the stitches. Slip stitch, knit, purl. Going great, doing well. Everything's going amazing. Very nice. 1 knit, 1 purl, 2 purls, and 3 purls, and 3 purls, knit 1, knit 2, and then purl 6. This is super working. Bless you, Robitussin. Why are you inching backwards, Toby? You're getting less safe. your location choice is less safe. You had a safe place, and instead you decided, I'll live on the absolute edge. I think I have to put you on the floor if you're gonna sit here. It's too dangerous. Your little booty is on the edge. Stop looking at me like that, you weirdo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how to explain the smell of that this book is giving me. I know I've said it was like cigarettes. It's not like cigarettes. What it smells like, and this might not be something that you can relate to, but if it is, first of all, Tobe, that is not safe. I have to put you on the floor. Your back legs are now fully not holding on to anything. This is all off of my legs. I need to put you on the floor where you can lie down in your doggy bed, okay? All right. Anyway, what it smells like to me, I don't know if you grew up with, I don't smoke cigarettes. So for me, the smell of actual cigarettes is like pretty vile. I really don't like the smell. But the smell of someone who smokes cigarettes is different. And I'm not talking about the smell of the person right after they smoke a cigarette. I mean like the smell that a smoker has. They just have a smell. To people who don't smoke, smokers have a smell. Hold on, did I do... Now I have to knit again. Anyway, this kind of smells to me like my garage growing up. The garage that was our family home garage. My parents never smoked in front of us, first of all. It was a very big... we didn't even know until we were much older that they did. 1, 2, 3, 4... anyway, and there's this smell that was in the garage that I know is the smell of, like, it's not the smell of active cigarettes. It's like the old smell of cigarette smoke, but it's not the unpleasant one that you find in, like, a house when you walk in and you're like, oh, people smoked here. Because it wasn't in the house. Our house never, like, my parents would never smoke inside a building. Like, that's just not appropriate to them at all. They never did. They never would. And so it was only in the garage. And the garage had this, like, cold smell, because garages are cold and concrete. But there was also this, like, lingering tobacco smell. And it smells like nostalgia now to me. But it's not exactly... It's not even like this was living in a house that had people smoking in the house, this book. It smells like this lived in a house where one of the people in the house was a smoker. Not even like, it doesn't smell like they were smoking while using it. It just smells like somebody smoked and then came and did their crafting. You know? I know what I mean. And I feel like a bunch of you else out there probably also know what I mean. He's low in hugs. Yeah. Little Toby. Okay. Good. And now we're going to do another knit across. And I think we'll do one knit across and then we will be... Actually, you know what? I do have to stay a couple extra minutes because I want to get it so that I'm starting back on row number 1. Right now I'm on row number 4 out of 8. So I'm going to finish 4, 5, 6, and 7, I guess. Oh, no, slip over. Why can't I remember it? Every row I forget. Slip over. Knit 1. And now knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even see them now. And 7. Purl 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, final remaining 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And then we can turn her around. And then we will slip the first one over and then knit 1 and then purl 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, knit 2, 1, 2, and now purl 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then knit 2, 1 and 2. And now we're going to repeat row number 5, and that will be our last row for today. So thank you for being here today. I know we're just after 12. Normally we leave at 12, and we're gonna leave after I finish. Knit 2. Good. Knit 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know where Toby went. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, purl 1, purl 2, and then knit 7. And then I'll show you how it looks for our final look for today, and then you'll have to come back on Friday to see what it's gonna look like, because we are going to get it so gorge. Also, to those of you who celebrate some sort of Thanksgiving, even if it's just family time together and has nothing to do with the actual holiday, I wish you a Thanksgiving, a good Thanksgiving. And if you're Canadian, then you already had that, so nothing to worry about for you. Here is how far we got today on our basket weave scarf. It started a cable knit scarf, and then it transformed into a basket weave scarf, and I think it's just the cutest. Isn't that cute? Look at that weave. Very cute, very basket, very vibes. Isn't that fun? It'd be cool to switch colors just for those. I wonder how hard that would be. Just for the ones that look like they're going this way. Anyway, I did it. I'm so proud. Thank you for being here today and for helping me decide what to do for a scarf. Rebecca, very good call on the very pretty edge by just slipping the stitch over. I think that turned out great. Having that just slipped edge looks so nice and finished. So that's the front of the work. This is what the back looks like. It's not our cutest back of an object before. It's still fun though, like from far away you're like, oh, that's a texture, but then you see it from the front. Look at even from far away how pretty it looks. She's gorgeous. She's simply gorgeous. All right, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, that's okay. Not every stream is for every person, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me just put a bookmark where we're going to need to come back to. And I will say goodbye to all of you now. Until Friday, I'll be back on Friday, just like I always am. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. I am here, usually crocheting or making something. So if that sounds fun, come back. Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And if that's not fun, then come back for crochet tutorials on Tuesdays. Unless I don't do a crochet tutorial and instead I do a bookbinding tutorial, which may happen. It's just what happens, okay? We just live our lives as best we can. We just continue doing the best we can. So, I'm going to continue doing the best I can. I hope that you also will continue doing the best that you can, and I'll see you on Friday, okay? Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel. And you're already here, so you might as well. And if you did, thank you. All right, now I've put my stuff away. Now I'll see you Friday. Bye.